I left home when I was 19. My mother stood at the door, holding a key I refused to take for 30 years. I told myself I was free, but every place I lived felt like somewhere I was waiting to leave tonight. I came to sing the words I was too proud to say. Mama, I was wrong. I was 19, full of thunder, with a suitcase by the door. You stood crying in the kitchen. I said, I don't need this home anymore. You reached out to stop me leaving, but my pride was running wild. And the last thing that I told you was, you'll never see your child. I thought freedom meant forgetting. I thought distance made me strong. But every road that led away from you only showed me I was wrong. You kept the key when I threw my whole life away. You kept the light through every year I stayed away. I lost my name on every road I tried to find, but when I finally came back home, the key was still mine. The key was still mine. I wrote 100 different letters, but I never sent you one. Every word began with mama, every page said what I'd done. I would call and hear it ringing, then hang up before hello, like a man could outrun sorrow just by having somewhere else to go. I missed birthdays, I missed Christmas, I missed gray appearing in your hair. But every night inside my memory, you were standing on those stairs. You kept the key when I threw my whole life away. You kept the light through every year I stayed away. I lost my name on every road I tried to find, but when I finally came back home, the key was still mine. The key was still mine. I have children of my own now, and sometimes when they close the door, I remember how you watched me leave, and I understand your heart much more. There are things a son discovers when the years have made him old. A mother's hands may start to tremble, but they never lose their hold. So I'm standing here before you with no excuse and nothing planned, just the boy who left your doorway, finally old enough to understand. You kept the key when I threw my whole life away. You kept the light through every year I stayed away. I lost my name on every road I tried to find, but when I finally came back home, the key was still mine. The key was still mine. Mama, I was wrong. For every year you waited, Mama, I was wrong for every call I never made. I cannot give you back the mornings or the nights you cried alone. But if there is still room beside you, please let your old boy come home. There was always room. You kept the key, even when I lost my way. You kept the light, believing I would come back someday. I lost so much, but your love survived the time. And when you placed it in my hand, the key was still mine. Yes, when you placed it in my hand, the key was still mine. I left this house a foolish boy and crossed the world alone. But every road I ever walked was leading me back home. I'm sorry, Mama. You took long